Okay, Adam, so hey, this is the little stretch program that we spoke about this morning. So I'm going to go through it. I'm going to do about 5 repetitions for each exercise, and then we'll see how long that takes. And then when you do it yourself, you can increase the number, either do 5 or a bit more, depending on how much time you've got, okay? All right, so we're going to start off in standing. I'm going to stand this way just so you can see my back position, but we're going to have the feet sort of hip width apart. You're going to try and start off with the core engaged, so gauging those abdominals and pelvic floors. And you're just going to start off by just bringing your chin into your chest, starting to come into a small knee bend. Round the back, drop your head further down and really stretch and reach those fingers forwards. You're going to take a breath in here, and as you breathe out, push those arms behind you, lifting the head, pushing your shoulders down towards your tailbone, and then breathe in round the spine. Drop your head down and stretch forwards. And again, breathing out to lift and stretch up, breathing in to round out. And again. And down. 2 more. So really trying to focus on that mid-back position, mobilizing in there. Last one. And release. I'm going to bring the hands onto the front of the thighs. Put both hands together on the outside of the knee. Lift your head up, lift your back up. Push that hand into the side of your knee. Take a breath in here. And as you breathe out, push up and twist it up. And again, you're following your arm around with your head, and you're using your breath to push and that stretch. One more here. And we're going to change sides now. So both hands out on the other side, breathing out to push up and twist. That's 4 and 5. Lovely. Bring yourself up. We're going to come into a wide squat now. Turn that front foot forward as we come into our warrior pose, and that back foot kind of at a 45-degree angle, and you're pushing that leg down into the mat, lunging forward so you really feel like you're opening up through the legs. Make sure that knee is over the ankle, over in line with the middle toe, and this back quad is active as you push that knee straight. Bring those arms up, shoulder height, drop your shoulders down, abdominals and core engaged. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, lift that front arm up, look up and follow your arms. Feel that stretch from the front of the body, and we come over into side angle pose and really stretch and reach over. And reverse that. So as you go through, you'll feel your muscles lengthen, you feel tightness. So you can always pause and hold that stretch a little bit more, just to allow those tissues to soften and release, okay? But the big thing about it is that your legs are strong, they're not moving. It's all about that upper body motion. Let's do one more. And come back, straighten that front knee. And we're just going to turn the feet, so front foot going forwards, back foot 45-degree angle, lunge it forwards. Stretch that out. So we're challenging the balance as well. Arms up, shoulders down. Breathe it out and big stretch up. And over we go. time if you want to give those muscles a little bit more time to lengthen and stretch. Okay, coming back up. We're going to turn our feet right. We're going to stay in this wide squat position. We're going to sit down in the squat. We're going to come into the mermaid. So with this one, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to lunge up and over to the side. Big stretch over. And then bend the body forward. Come back up into that wide squat position. And again, change, other side. Big stretch over, trunk roll forward, and up. Other side. We'll just do 2 more of these. Opening those arms to stretch that chest. Okay, we're going to straighten the legs now. We can walk the feet in a little bit and we're going to come into our waiter's bow, okay? So we're leaning forward, bending through the hip joint, back stays in neutral. So you're feeling that stretch in the hamstrings. And then we fold up. Okay, so breathing out to fold forwards. Little pause on the end of the stretch. And then up we go. So you should feel that in the hamstrings, maybe a bit down into the calf. Definitely no strain in the back. Here we go, last one. So we're folding forwards here. Hold it here. Bring your hands down now towards your mat and then add a twist in here. Alternating sides. Following your hand with your head. Two more each side. Hopefully you find with these twists, maybe you can go a little bit further. And release. From here now, we're going to walk our feet in. We're going to bend our knees, come down onto our mat. We're going to face this way. Okay, we're going to tuck our toes underneath. And then we're going to push ourselves up into our down dog position. And it's up to you. With this one, taking some breaths in and out. Just try to enjoy the stretch. You're using your hands, really pushing on your hands to lift your hips up, trying to drive our heels down towards the floor. And from here, we're just going to add a twist, singles, alternating sides. And from here now, we're going to rock ourselves forwards, come into our plank position, bring those knees to chest. 3 reps, and then we're pushing ourselves back up into our down dog position. Hold and breathe. Again, pushing through your hands, driving your hips up, whilst dropping those heels down. And now twist, single side. And rock forwards now, back into plank. Knees to chest. And push up. Breathing in and out. And twist it. And rock forwards to plank. Knees to chest. one time, you could just leave it with these 3 here, or if you wanted to, you could do a few more reps. It's a good strengthener, good one to warm up the body. But for now, we're going to lower our knees down onto the mat. Open your knees wide and push your bum down towards your heel as you stretch forwards, lowering your heads down. You're going to take one arm now, cross it over the other hand, and as you push your bum down towards your heel, feel that stretch coming through the side, including the side of the shoulder. And now cross the other arm over the other hand, and again drive the hips, your glutes down towards your heels as you feel that stretch through the other side of the body there. And take your time, slowly come up, and we're going to come into our lunge. We're going to come into lizard lunge. So you're going to step 1 foot forward, bring both hands to the inside of that foot. We're going to extend that back leg, pushing up, lift and hold. Feel the stretch through the front of the hip. And as you feel ready, we're just going to hold and twist. Balance here, strength pose. And slowly bring that hand down. We're going to drop that back knee down to the floor. And we're going to lift the trunk up. It's up to you. You can lift both arms up if you prefer that, or you can just lift one hand. Engage that back glute, push that hip forward to stretch down through the front of your hip, and just gently stretch away from that side. And slowly up, bring your hands back down towards the floor, and we're going to rock back now, pulling up that front foot to stretch your calf and hamstrings. Now if you're able to keep your back in that neutral position here, then you can hold it here, or you could lift a little bit higher so that you feel you've got neutral, so you can feel that stretch down through the back of your hamstring and your calf. And we're going to release. Now if you wanted to, you could just repeat that for as many reps as you liked. Go back in and stretch and alternate between the two, but we'll just do the other side now. So other foot forward, both hands on the inside of your foot. Extend and lift that back leg. And when you're ready, we're going to lift the arm up, twist up, look up, hold that posture. So your foot's driving into the floor, your glutes are active, your abdominals are in, your core's active. Drop the shoulder away. And slowly bring that hand down. Drop that back knee to the mat. Both arms up. And just stretch away from that hip as you stretch out through the hip flexor, front of your quads here. And let's lower those hands down to the mat, and we're rocking backwards now, pulling up that front foot. Feel that stretch in the calf and hamstring. Bring your back into neutral. And we're going to release the leg. Okay, so we're going to grab a roller or a ball, pop that to one side. So the leg closest to the roller, we're bending that one in front, sort of like your pigeon stretch, and the other knee is bent with the foot behind. We're starting off sitting on our sit bones with your hand on the roller. Okay, so we're going to come into our mermaid stretch here. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, just start to push the roller up and out to the side. Lift the opposite arm up and allow yourself to roll towards that side. And then we're going to twist the body down towards the roller and stretch. And then start to twist back and draw yourself back up to sitting. And again. Twist towards the roller. Drop your head down as well. Just to add that extra stretch. One more here. We're going to change sides now. So, take a breath in, breathe it out, and roll it out. And twist. Head down, twist, and return. Okay, we're just going to do our last one now. And release. Okay, so we're going to bring the roller or a ball into our front. I'm going to open my legs nice and wide. Oops. Okay, so legs are nice and wide, so we're stretching through our adductors, through the hips, hamstrings and calves. Keep the toes pointing up, hands on the roller or ball. And we're going to come into spine stretch now. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, bring your chin down onto the chest and just start to slowly roll down. And as you roll down, you're going to push the roller forwards. Hold and breathe into that stretch there. And with each breath out, just sort of gently push the roller or the ball a little bit further if you can. And then we're going to slowly start to roll back, restack the spine, and roll up. And again, breathing out, chin to chest, roll it down. Pushing that roller forwards. Use the breath at the end of the stretch. And then come up. But listen to the body here, Adam. It may be that you feel, it's just very tight, you can't really get into it anymore. then just stay there. Just take it to the point of resistance and just breathe into it, not pushing any further, but just sort of listening to your body and seeing if, with the repetitions, it starts to let go. Okay, lovely. So, we're just going to finish up with some roll downs. Pop the roller to one side, slowly bring your legs back in, and we're going to come onto our knees first of all. Tuck your toes underneath you, bring yourselves back so you're balancing on your toes, and then from here, take a breath in. As you breathe out, put your heels down onto your mat, straighten your knees up as much as you can. And from here, we're just going to walk your knees. Just walk the knees. And now we're going to slowly start to roll up. Centers engaged. We're restacking the spine like a block, Lego blocks. One vertebra at a time. Shoulders stay down. We grow tall. Lift those arms up above your head and just slowly lean and stretch back. And then circle the arms down, start to breathe out, drop your chin to your chest and slowly start to roll down. Come down as far as you can, and from here we're going to just do some heel raises. You're going to push up and drop your heels. And relax, let's roll up. Big stretch up, lean back, and come forwards again, rolling down. Hold it here and walk your knees. And up we come. Big stretch up, lean back, and last one here. So we're just going to do one more rep here. We're going to do our heel raise, but again, depending on the time you have and how you feel with this exercise, you could do more repetitions, okay? And that's it. Up we come. Okay, so I hope you find that helpful. I'll see you next time.